Lolita.
There's a Faramis.
Okay, they go Faramis
I
for a
like
few. Valentina's still open for Lancy if he wants to go a little bit more up close. But the thing is, up against a Terizla and the Moskov, and you mentioned the Minotaur is still open. TNC might think twice, because yes, they'll be able to steal away the ultimate of the Minotaur, but the Valentina will always be at risk of getting knocked up by the Minotaur with how close range she is.
Ooh, you don't want to get that, right? So obviously, if you play Valentina, you got to play up close and personal, but you also get the advantage of getting a nether realm for your team. So
Yeah.
maybe that's something that is weighing on the minds of TNC right now. Then again, who are they gonna pick? Escalera has also some history on the Grok.
Yeah, they need something that can invade and maybe give info. If not that, maybe Aurora for the mid, but yeah, it's the Valentina, because it's the Faramis that he's up with.
And
ooh, Arlo. Wait, but we still don't know who's going where.
Oh, good point. Probably Arlo roam, but Arlo can also kind of go on the XP lane. Either way, it's very flexible for TNC. We'll find out later once we load up into the game or once they swap it out. But it does feel like Escalera's feeling it a little bit. And now for the roam picks for AP Bren. Yeah, Grok's looking pretty good.
I agree with you though. I kind of like the Minotaur here. But Grok up against Ahaya, you can go in, get a little bit more info. But the pokes, if it's gonna be... Okay, no, it's Lolita. Huh, they decided to go for that instead.
I really thought they wouldn't.
Yeah, me too.
All right. So even without the Hanabi, obviously Lolita is your go-to seller right now. And protection is... Oh my goodness, they're overwhelming with protection with the Netherrealm and the Guardian's Reflection.
Yeah, you're right, dude. They... Numenon Energy Core, Guardian's Reflection, a lot of defensive utilities for Falcon's AP.
Falcons AP Bren.
Woo!
Ingan, how you feeling? Do you like TNC's draft?
For me, I like it because Kaizen's Hayabusa. Again, the moment that they beat Aurora was a snowball coming in from Kaizen with the Hayabusa. So if TNC controls the early to the mid game, I think this could go. This could be a fast game for TNC.
I'm a little worried about that last pick, Valentina, but look at this, they're making it work. They're giving Few and Ogwin quite the headache, forcing Ogwin to pull out the Revitalize early on.
The concept here is just to get a Netherrealm for your team, and whoever casts the Netherrealm first, for sure, will lose during the skirmishes.
All right, let's talk about the XP lane matchup. You got Heads going up against Flap TZ, the Terizla versus the Arlo. Oh, wait! Ah, oh, what?
Oh, first blood! Escalera will fall down on the hands of Falcons AP Bren. That was an unexpected pickoff. Very aggressive rotation for Falcons.
Yeah, no, I don't think even TNC knew that Falcons were going that way. Again, fast hands and faster thoughts from Falcons AP Bren, even faster communications. I'm not even sure if words came out to say that we're rotating this way.
And now they're rotating onto the top lane up against Kozen. And looking at the gold lane matchup, you'd expect Kozen to dominate, but with the fast rotations coming in from Falcons AP Bren, I think it's going to be a really hard game from Kozen.
Not to mention the easier to activate automatic bonk from Ogwin. I think that's one of the main things you buy for yourself when you pick up Lolita. More than Edith, because again, Edith does have the damage output.
Yeah.
She does have the easier to pull off combo, because again, it's so much CC for just your first and second skill.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the Lolita, you just find Kaizen, you just find Kozen, and you force something.
Yeah, especially if you have Blast of the Oasis, but wait. First turtle up for grabs. Two teams from TNC are here against four members of Falcons AP Bren. Kyle TZ working on the turtle. He'll secure it, but Ogwen wants to go for a kill here. Escalera has to back away.
See, Jose, that's what I'm talking about. Because again, the Lolita just stood there,
Yeah.
forcing Escalera to make a move. Like, I dare you, pull the 1-2, I dare you.
Luckily, Escalera wasn't level 4 yet, so the Primal Wrath is not there. And now Falcons AP Bren early lead, a 1.2k gold lead. Once they keep rotating onto not even rotate to Super Marco. Once Super Marco joins in the fight with the Spear of Destruction, oh, it could go and end fast early for Falcons AP Bren.
That's right. Oh, look at this. The suplex on Ogwin, dashing out. See, there's a dash.
The dash.
There's a dash.
For me, I think a Phobius would be a good pick here for TNC because of considering the dashes as well as the mobility coming in from Falcons AP Bren. But again, still with Lancy's Valentina, in terms of the skirmishes, once Kozin is activated and you have the Netherrealm, I think TNC has a chance.
I think that is what they're looking forward to. But this is very un-Phoenix-like, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
In the first 3 weeks of MPL Philippines, one of the main strengths of the Phoenix Army is the early game.
The early game.
They usually win first turtle and then they just rotate from there. Oh! Escalera!
Escalera! No, someone is hiding there, but Pew and Owen will escape. Kaysen goes out, but Lancey popped the Netherrealm as well as Pew. Now a clash pursuing here. Owen, look at that! Luminum Blast connecting, but there is also a counterattack coming in from Heads. And now one no member is falling down. Flap Easy, what an extended clash! And it will favor the Falcons as Heads will fall down as well. A 2-for-none trade, and the clash will end. Wow!
I call that a DPZ, a delayed penalty zone.
A delayed penalty
It
zone.
was not at all the penalty zone we wanted, but it was the penalty zone they needed. Check it out once more. The Infinix instant replay. Here comes Flap TZ coming in from the flank. I'm gonna save you guys. And he gets 4. Was that 4?
Almost said two. I think 3. Yeah, 3, because Kaysen was able to go away with the shadow.
Yeah, he did. Regardless of however the number was, how big that is, the fact that you zone out TNC, you disperse him. Oh, wait, here we go. One more time.
Oh, want a revenge onto Flap TZ here, but he's going to survive. One more hit. The Shuriken's not going to be enough to bring down Flap. And now Kyle will secure an uncontested turtle away from TNC.
Oh, no. Now he's looking for one. Goes in!
Oh, no. Kyle TZ in the mix of everything here. Oh, he's still able to sustain the damage. Luckily, Ogun was there with the Bulwark Shield. And now turn things around for Falcons AP Bren. And I love what Kyle TZ actually did there. He didn't use the Retribution onto the turtle. Once he secured it, no. He used it against, I believe it was Lancey or Escalera.
He slowed him down?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So he did it in between the sword.
Yeah, after getting the turtle, that's when he used the...
He retributed and slowed him.
Yeah.
Wow, it looked like one fluid motion for me, but amazing work. Again, it's those little decisions that FCAP have done that barreled them forward. 4,000 gold ahead, 5 minutes in. It's not like they're even looking for fighting.
The confidence.
They just walk into them.
They're just working. Basically, it's another day's work. Going into the office, want to end things early, but of course, they're still having fun for sure. I can see them beside me right now. Everyone's smiling.
And I wish I could say the same for TNC. Right now, player cams inbound, you'll see that they're very focused. They're trying to get out of this mid-game rut. Because again, being down 4,000, it's not a good look. It doesn't feel right, especially since the last turtle is almost here, about 45 seconds in. Luckily, TNC can count their blessings. At least they still have their their tier 1s in mid and in down bottom. And they can rely on Heads. Heads can actually just hold a lane.
Yeah. Heads and Lancey, especially Lancey keeps getting the Netherrealm, but the problem is the lineup entails TNC to have a successful early game.
Yes.
Even their playstyle, as you mentioned, for week 1 to week 3, they always need to dominate the early game.
They have to have initiative. They have to be the ones calling the shots, picking fights. And you saw them try. That whole sequence about 2.5 minutes ago where it was ruined by Flap TZ's delayed penalty zone. Like, that was a good approach. Maybe try that again in 2 or 3 minutes. Or maybe even feint it for this next turtle.
Yeah, bait the turtle, especially with Escalera setup a while ago in the mid-bush. The flicker in Earth Chatter combination. If they continue to have setups like that, they can easily turn things around.
You can try that every 2 minutes or so. All right, final turtle up already. FCAP's gonna blitz it.
Kaysen?
Ooh. All right.
Got a taste on Super Marco there, but
He
Super
did!
Marco went back with the Spear of Destruction, but got outplayed by Kaysen.
Indeed, miscalculation by Marco.
That was a major swing for TNC, especially given kill to Kaysen.
That doesn't happen very often.
Yeah.
I wonder what the call was, and they eventually do get that tower down bottom, but I don't think Falcons AP Bren needed that.
Yeah, plus, look at Kaysen right now, working on the top lane, so it's an even trade in terms of turtles. Well, I can't believe Kaysen was able to outplay Super Marco.
I think it was more of, well, we didn't see it much. We only saw the tail end of it, but it was more of Marco pressing the SOD when it didn't need to.
Yeah.
That's what I reckon. Again, I don't know, folks, if you saw anything different, but he definitely hit the ult even when he didn't need to. Now this does equalize a little bit. Shrank the gold lead by maybe, well, stopped the bleeding, slowed it down, definitely kept it down about 3. Still though, look at how well Falcons AP Bren recover.
Okay, recovering right now. 5-man rotation into the middle lane. A lot of flickers available, especially for Heads and Flap TZ. It's a matter of who's going to set up first. But Q comes in. Look at those bursters. Escalera with a conceal. Is he going to make a pick off here?
Ooh. There's not enough in the bush for him. Like, that's few and flap. Few as a purify.
Not worth it though.
Not worth it. Not at all. Kyle Teasy committing grand theft orange. That's a star for the young Kyle Saison.
And goes right after Kozin. Kozin has to use his Ammon Force. It's 1v1 between Kyle and K.
Whoa!
Kozin, oh, he's going to outplay Kozin there. But look at that. Was able to get the kill. And now here comes the reinforcements coming in from Falcon's AP Bren. But Escalero with Earth Shatter combination. Fuel with a save. NetherRealm in, but Lancey has his own NetherRealm. Phoenix Army rising from the ashes as they take 3. TNC's momentum slowly going back.
FCAP is definitely looking for their cap, man. They were limit testing. There's no reason for them to take a 3v5, but they did. And they did. Oh, and now it's going to lead to free Lord for TNC. What a mid-game swing. And look at this, the Lord. Can FCAP do anything about it?
Okay, Zen might secure the Lord here. Oh, but Ogwin steals it! Master Ogwin! Now TNC has to fight back. They're outnumbered. But Super Marco, Kzen evades the Spear of Destruction. But with the Numenum Blast from Ogwin.
That was a full charge Numenum Blast.
I'm not sure if Kzen used the Retribution, but man, oh man, Ogwin.
He did. Look at that on cooldown. Now he did.
And just like that, the mid-game.
It's as if the blunder didn't happen.
Unbothered.
I call it falling with style.
Yeah.
They literally tripped and went into a yoga pose.
I call it unbothered.
What
Really
was
unbothered.
that?
They don't care.
I mean, to be fair, the only people who really dropped the ball here was the 3 down bottom.
Yeah.
And Marco against
Basically
against
4. And Ogwin was the one who
Ogwin
saved
just
them.
comes up and, you know what, let me just clean up on aisle 4.
Basically, Ogwin's cleaning up their mistakes.
And it was more than worth it. Again, a single Numenon Blast against 4 members of TNC. Come on.
Whew. Man, that's heartbreaking for TNC. The moment you find an opening.
Tell me you can replicate that in your next RG.
No, you can't.
You can.
You can. And the only moments you actually pick up the Lolita is when you have the Hanabi. So
For
you
sure.
really won't replicate it.
Oh my god. Add this up to Ogwin's Florin, to Ogwin's Minotaur, to Ogwin's...
Wait, I'm actually not sure, but looking at the third item of Ogwin, it's actually Blood Wings.
Oh yeah, no, this is as per usual.
I don't do that because I only do a Flask of the Oasis, then Dominance.
And then just full defense,
then
right?
full defense.
Yeah, no, this is the equivalent of Ogwin building magic items on his Minotaur. Like he knows that they're so far ahead that he just needs to build shields and then just affect the game. So this is a stroke of genius from Rogan Onigo, the roamer from Falcon's AP Bren. About 5,000 gold ahead now. 11 minutes in. Oh, here we go.
Escalera finds few, but the problem is Ghostbusters is there. Escalera goes in, getting pinned down here, and Black Teasy! 4-man penalty zone. Super Marco trying to finish them off, but Lancey clutched NetherRealm here. TNC expended their resources. Falcon's AP Bren got Escalera in exchange.
Amazing work by Lancey. Do note this young man has been always on point.
Yeah.
Picking up the NetherRealm anytime he can. I don't think there's ever a second since he hit level 4 that he did not have his hands on the NetherRealm.
Always ready. Lancey always ready. And again, TNC can actually turn things around. In terms of the NetherRealm, okay, they can actually rely on that for extended team fights. But Escalera heads, they really need to get a catch. Either a Super Marco or Kyle Teasy. It's hard to catch Kyle Teasy, but on the other hand, your Kzen goes in with a Wiki Shadow kill on the few. They're just juggling the damage coming in from the Hayabusa. Now, Falcon's AP Bren has an opening for the Lord. I think TNC, they won't contest anymore because that's a 6.4k gold lead coming in from the Titans.
And now they get their hands on a Lord that is 100% theirs. Very difficult to think of a situation where TNC would want to try to contest, being down 7,000 gold. Again, I think the doctor would prescribe just take it in the base.
Yeah, take it in the base. One defense at a time, one Lord at a time, and make sure to watch out for Flap Teasy. But the problem is in 36 seconds, Flap, his flicker is going to be available once again. And so far, the flicker final slash from Flap Teasy is always connecting onto 3 or onto 4.
You mean penalty zone?
Penalty zone, sorry, penalty zone.
Yep, here we go, Super Marco, the gold winner. He holds the record for the all-time highest average GPM across 100 games played. Amazing to think that this young man debuted in Season 9? Season 9. It was Kyle and
They had a 10-man
Ogwin.
lineup before.
Yeah, it was
before Mark.
Kyle and Ogwin who was
Yeah.
in season 10.
Oh, but Lord marching in the bottom lane here.
Amazing.
They're gonna get an inhibitor turret working on the middle lane. Escalera pops his primal rat just to defend. But look at that, Oakland catches him off guard. Penalty zone coming in from
Numinum Blast!
And Numinum Blast connecting onto 4. They have to use the Nether Realm just to attack, but Kozin with Zam in force. Falcons AP Bren still standing tall with 5 members, but Kozin here dishing out the damage he needs to bring down Falcons. Lord still alive. Final slash coming in from Heads, but it's not gonna be enough because the Falcons are still on top.
1-0 by Falcons AP Bren.